Have you ever wondered why some families stay rich for generations while others lose everything in just one lifetime? The answer isn't some new financial hack. It's a money philosophy that's over 2,000 years old, one so powerful that the families who follow it rarely fall back into poverty. Once you understand it, you'll start seeing money in a completely different way. Let's go back for a moment. Thousands of years ago, in ancient marketplaces, wealth didn't come from luck or talent. It came from something far more subtle: how people thought about money itself. Two groups stood side by side, both working hard, both ambitious. Yet one group quietly built generational wealth while the other stayed stuck, always starting from zero. The difference was a single mindset. Money is a tool that must stay in motion, not a reward that you hold. This belief changed everything, and it still does today. 2,000 years ago, people who built lasting wealth understood that every coin that entered their hands had a job. It wasn't meant to sit. It wasn't meant to be shown off. It was meant to flow, to work, to multiply. They saw money the same way farmers saw seeds. Meanwhile, others saw money like fruit, something to be eaten immediately. This created two very different futures. One household planted their seeds and harvested more every season. The other ate everything and had nothing left. The same pattern exists today. Most people treat money as a finish line. Families who stay rich treat it as the starting point. It's not magic, it's mindset. This ancient mindset comes down to three simple rules that wealthy families still follow almost instinctively. Rule number one: convert income into assets before lifestyle. Ancient merchants did this first. Modern millionaires still do. When money came in, the order was always reinvest, expand, then enjoy. Never the other way around. Most people today flip it. Lifestyle first, assets later. That's how wealth evaporates. The second rule is to protect the downside and let the upside grow. The people who stayed rich weren't the biggest risk takers, they were the best risk managers. They diversified. They avoided debts that didn't grow their future. They were careful with emotions, especially greed and fear. It's the same reason wealthy families today keep emergency funds, own index funds, and play the long game even when markets crash. But the third rule, this is the real secret. Teach the next generation the mindset, not the money. The ancient world understood that if a child inherited gold without the mindset, the gold would disappear. But if the child inherited the mindset, even without the gold, they could rebuild everything. Modern wealthy families still teach their children to live below their means, to invest automatically, and to master patience over impulse. The money itself doesn't survive 2,000 years. The mindset does. Now, here's where it gets uncomfortable. Most people today don't lose money because they're lazy or unlucky. They lose it because they were trained to consume, not to create. We're told constantly, buy now, upgrade now, show your success, treat yourself. But almost no one teaches us how to plant the seeds first. So people get raises and immediately spend more. They earn more and save the same. They finally escape the paycheck to paycheck cycle, and then lifestyle inflation pulls them right back in. The ancient mindset breaks that cycle instantly. Because when you see money as a tool, not a prize, your decisions completely change. You start asking different questions. Will this purchase make my future bigger or smaller? Will this grow my freedom or shrink it? Is this a seed or just a snack? Those questions alone will change your financial life. Wealth isn't built by chance, it's built by habits. And habits come from mindset. 2,000 years ago, people understood something we often forget. Money doesn't stay with the smartest or the hardest working or even the most talented people. It stays with the people who know how to respect it, direct it, and keep it moving. If you can apply even one of these three ancient rules, convert income to assets, manage your risks, and pass on the mindset, you will be ahead of 95% of people. Because in the end, staying rich isn't an outcome, it's a way of thinking.